Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Chupi, and this is Idol Manager. Now, if anybody know me, I'm a music lover. All types of music. Since I was about, 14, I started listening to Japanese music because, anime girl, Sailor Moon, I wanted to be a girly, like Perfume, Morning Musume, you know, AKB, all those cute things. Kyo Pyamu Pyamu, Utada Hikaru, especially when Utada dropped, when you all go away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Crystal K. Crystal K. Anyway, I'm a big music fan, and I love idols. Japanese idols and Korean idols are very different. I like Chinese idols too, but all of them have different systems and different customs and whatnot. This idol manager is about being the manager and producer of a Japanese idol group with their very unique graduation style. It's an AKB simulator, basically. And we're gonna be we're gonna promote my girls to be the number one girl group ever. It's crazy. Yes. It's crazy. It's cutthroat. And I have played this before. I've never won. I've lost hella times. Hella times. But it's gonna be a no loss run, you know. And if nobody knows, my favorite Asian girl group was Kara. They they put out banger after banger after banger. Rock You started a new life for Kara. I'm not gonna go into a rant about Kara. I really like Kara, my favorite girl group. So I'm gonna make sure Kara wins. They came, did what they needed to do, and I'm disabling the tutorial because I don't need a tutorial. I do this. I do this. I'm gonna play this for the first well, it's not gonna be the first play, my first time playing, because I have played before. I've just never won. I've got close to winning, and I think my whole either either no, it was on the PlayStation because I have this on the computer and the PlayStation. Oh, I gotta stop talking. I gotta read. Oh, are you here to meet with Fujimoto? Sorry to break it to you. He's not here right now. If you had an appointment scheduled for now, well, you might be waiting for a while. Fujimoto has a habit of keeping people waiting. Oh, I can't stand her. When will he be here? Hey, do I look like I know? I don't even work here. I mean, it's not like anyone works here, right? Not at the moment, at least. If you wanted to meet anyone who works for Fujimoto, well, you showed up a week too late. That's so messy of her. She's so messy. She a messy. Oof. What happened a week ago? Oh, you didn't know? Well, this building might look like a ghost town now, but it used to be home of some very lucrative businesses. They were the kind of businesses that turn a very large profit, but they did most of their business in cash. If you catch my drift, that's so messy. Fujimoto runs the kind of businesses that favor profits over morals, kicking it old school with the world's oldest profession, the hose. Of course, the local law enforcement were usually willing to turn a blind eye as long as they got a cut of the action. But ever since our city was chosen to host the upcoming summer games, the higher ups have started cracking down on that sort of living. That's very messy of her. She really hold him off rip. I can't respect it. I guess Fujimoto decided to clean up his act before the police had to get involved, which would explain why this building is now empty. And some of the neighborhood's finest massage therapists are now finding themselves out of a job. But I guess their loss is your gain, right? That's what you're meeting Fujimoto about. Well, as best as I can gather, Fujimoto's goal is to clean up his act. But let me give you a piece of advice. People don't change their ways so easily, you dig? If you want to run things squeaky clean, you'll be running against the grain. I don't like her, cannot respect her. Bad mouthing him. Bad mouthing? Honey, I'm just trying to tell you like it is. A word to the wise, if you will. Is that enough gossip? I'm just trying to impress upon you that Fujimoto is probably desperate to fill this space with some kind of business. Whoever fills it could probably get away with running it at a loss for the foreseeable future. One of the benefits of not caring where your money comes from means you can accumulate a lot of it. And Fujimoto spent a lot of time not caring where his money came from. Anyway, I've already said too much. Enjoy your meeting with Fujimoto, alright? Sayonara. Sayonara. When I first played this game, she pissed me off. Just annoying. Chapter 1. Ah, you're Pichu, right? Oh, yeah. Pichu. Cute. You're Pichu, right? Sorry to have kept you waiting. Finally, it's good to finally meet you in person. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised to see you're so young, but entertainment does seem to be a young person's game, especially when it comes to managing talent. Anyway, your age is less important to me than your experience, which was enough to impress me. I'm glad you're impressed. The thing that caught my eye, however, wasn't your education or even your most recent work experience. I was most impressed with the fact that you worked at a convenience store in high school. Most people wouldn't brag about working at a convenience store, but to become a part-time manager at such a young age is certainly unusual, especially given that I happen to know that convenience store. It's in a pretty it's in a pretty rough and tumble part of town. I got them boys. I I throw hands, Fujimoto. You're someone who knows how to get things done, aren't you? Managing an idol agency isn't exactly the same as running a convenience store, but you have to deal with a lot of the same problems. Young employees who are trying to balance school and work, running on a tight budget, keeping customers happy. Respect, respect. If you know the business fundamentals, I think you'll do well here. And if you don't yet know everything you need to, I hope you'll learn fast. So anyway, I have the paperwork here if you're ready to sign. Your terms are, well, let's just say that they're the best terms I was able to get on such a short notice. Anyway, I don't want you to think of me as your boss. You're the boss. I'm just a sponsor, an investor, if you will. This is your expertise, and I'm just buying myself a piece of the action. When it comes to starting capital, I'm afraid I can't offer much by way of cash. My investments haven't left me very liquid. Haven't left me very liquid. And I'm taking a loss on a significant portion of my portfolio, you see. part of the reason this building happens to be vacant. But I can offer you the use of the bottom floor rent free. Pretty lucky for my loss to turn into your gain, isn't it? This kind of generosity isn't typical for me, so don't get used to it. Why are you doing this? I already said it, didn't I? I just want a piece of the action. You do all the hard work, and if it turns out to be success, I get a percentage, some percentage. I get some of the prestige by association. If it fails, well, it won't be the first business venture I've seen fail. Plus, the truth is, I need someone to fill this property. If you let a space go unused for too long, it can start to look run down, and that can affect the value of the surrounding property. It's not good to have a building that never has anyone leaving or entering. But if you start expanding and taking up more space, you're going to have to pay rent for the space you move into. It's a bit early to worry about that, though. For the time being, I assume you'll be focused on getting some starting talent, training them up, then basic promotion. Doing basic promotion, and most importantly, getting yourself a fan base. I don't know everything about the entertainment industry, but the one thing I do know is that you're nothing without your fans. An idol group lives or dies based on the size of the following it gets. That's so factual. Of course, I'm not saying you shouldn't pay attention to the bank account, but if you're not increasing the size of your following, you're probably doing something wrong. Plus, there's me to think about. One of the reasons I wanted to sponsor an idol group is that one day I can turn on the TV or pick up a newspaper and see people talking about something I helped create. So go out there and make me proud. He's like a sexy daddy. A sexy daddy. No. He's like a pimp. He talks smooth. I like it. So, are we ready to formalize the agreement? Or is there anything I forgot to cover? This girl was talking crap on you. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Probably some local gossip monger. You might hear rumors about me. Some are true, most aren't. I used to own several businesses in this neighborhood, but I live on the other side of town. I'm not always around to get involved. I'm not always the most involved person. That seems to have lent me a certain mystique to the people who know who I am, but aren't used to seeing my face around here. I hope you don't expect me working too closely with me. Like I said, you're the boss. I'm just offering you the resources. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. I drop by every now and then, but I try to stay out of people's hair. Plus, I got other ventures competing for my attention. But if you're putting on a big show, let me know and I'll try to stop by. Hey, getting VIP tickets to every event is supposed to be one of the perks of backing this whole venture, right? That's so cute. Okay. Okay. So, from my experience starting this game, the first level I'm able to plant on, it's gonna be free. And these rooms, the small rooms, don't cost that much. So I need to post the dance room. I need to post the dance room and the recording studio. Am I a boy? No, I'm a girl. I'm a girl. I'm a girl. Okay, how much money? Where's my money? Oh, right here. Okay. Now, not the idols. That's me. Put me. Hey, young girl. And I have to hire folk. Coaching. Production. And I need to hire a you and put one more room. You go over here. You go over here, and you go over here. Okay, we good. We don't need a stylist yet. Do we need a stylist? I need to do auditions. Yeah, I'm gonna get a stylist. Go ahead and get a stylist. I want a cute and pretty girl group. Cause I feel like Kara. What's the pretty girl group? The pretty girls like Kara. That's very controversial. But I think Kara was a very pretty group. Hello, ma'am. What is it? I've been meaning to talk to you about our organization's policies. Right now, they're not really well defined, and I was hoping that I could ask a few questions to rectify that. Specifically, we need to set a number of guidelines on how the girls behave and how events are run. It can be chaotic if things aren't consistent. I think it's best to have a set policy in place so that everyone is working with the same rule book, so to speak. Okay, I do have some ideas. That's great, ma'am. I have a list of things I was meaning to ask you about. Of course, nothing is set in stone. You can always change your mind if you don't like the current set of policies. In fact, it's pretty common for new groups to be flexible when they first start off and adapt their policies depending on what seems to work the best. The longer you stick with a given policy, the more people come to expect certain things from you. When an organization gains more of a reputation, people get more used to running those things in a certain way. Changing policies can take a while, and you might have to wait longer for benefits to show up. But since we're a young organization, we have time to change things around. So if you're a bit unsure, no need to stress over a particular policy decision. You can just adjust. You can always adjust it later. Sorry, that was probably a bit more explanation than you needed. You're the boss. You don't need me to explain to you how your organization works. In fact, you're supposed to be the one who tells everyone else how to work. So, with that in mind, what kind of business proposals do you think would be most promising? So, I personally think variety shows are the way to go. The more variety shows you're in, like, I don't know, I think variety shows are better. Variety shows period don't pay very much for a new upstart group like ours, but they're a good source of exposure. Plus, they're one-time deals, so it's not a huge commitment. Because if you get be a regular on a drama, you lose a lot of stress. You get a lot of stress and all that. I know how this works. So I should focus on getting this variety show appearance. Yes. わかりました. All right, ma'am, sounds good. Of course, it never hurts to change things up depending on what direction the company is going in. So you can always just adjust the group's policy and which type of business proposals you want to focus on. Yeah, girl. Of course, while I might be focused on trying to get certain kind of business proposals, sometimes other opportunities will fall into your lap. I'll be sure to let you know about those when they come up, even if they're not the kind of business deals we're focusing on at the moment. Period. Sorry to sound like a second. Yes, girl. Recently, I've been thinking about the branding of Kara. What kind of vibe do you want people to associate with our group? Um, so when I think of Kara, they started off really, they tried to be cool and sexy. They tried to be cool, more cool than sexy, but it did not work. Not at all. Pretty, they didn't rock you. They were the cute, pretty girls. But when I think of Kara, what's my favorite song about Kara? I do mess with Pandora heavy. But what was Pandora? Was like a sexy song, pretty cool song. I'm gonna say sexy. And teenagers can be sexy, not just in a super sexual way. Girls want to feel sexy. I think I started wanting to feel sexy at about 15, 16, but not like for people, like for myself. So maybe not sexy because they're gonna be performing. We're gonna do pretty. Hard to go wrong with that. I've never seen someone who doesn't like looking at pretty things. Period. All right, another branding question. It's about the kind of fans we're trying to attract. What image are we trying to neutral? Neutral, right in the middle, plain and safe. Sure is. We not getting on nobody bad side. We not trying to at least. Okay, now for the question about screening incoming talent. We can conduct background checks during the recruitment process. For a more rigorous background check and make the recruitment process more expensive, but it helps us out more bad apples. How extensive do you want the background checks to be? Basic. Or do I want to be zesty and go no background check? Let's do it. Living dangerously, yay. That's me. Honestly, that's not a bad choice. No background checking process is going to be perfect, so you're going to get a few bad apples with a strict screening. Oh, so you're going to get a few bad apples even with a strict screening process. Not bothering with a background check will cut down the recruitment costs quite a bit. Period. We need cheaper stuff. We also need to talk about the social media. No social media. Since anything about the idols post online is going to reflect on the user. Pre-modded. So all the girls' posts will be approved before they can post it. I think we can get a system in place for that. Smart thinking. Most of the benefits of social medias while reducing the chance of something scandalous being posted. That is my main stress. Like, not even hate comments, because hate comments do affect folk, but them posting something and putting their foot in their mouth by accident, I don't want that. On a related note, we should figure out what to do about allowing live streams. If you want to allow them all, if you want to allow them at all, they can be good source of control streams. Because hate comments. All right, I have heard some streamers collect donations from viewers. It actually makes a bit of side income. It's not a lot, but it's something. Okay, but it's not nothing, child. That's important. Dating policy, invest defense. Okay, I do not. I do not like having a dating policy. Think of. I don't think. Okay, let me read this. We need to have a dating policy in place. There are more, shall we say, invested fans who don't like the idea of idols dating. They think it ruins part of the appeal. On the other hand, not allowing idols to date is kind of thing you seem draconian to less invested fans, and might think a bit and that might be a bit of a turnoff for them. So I personally don't think they should. I don't believe in dating bans, and that's completely apart from the impact that romance can have on idol's life and on an individual basis. There are a lot of emotional highs and lows that come with dating scene, and while romance can boost someone's self-esteem, it can be a distraction. That's true. There's also the fact what kind of dating policy will affect how dating-related scandals are seen by the public. If we have strict rules against dating, then anything remotely scandalous is going to be a much bigger deal than if we were more permissive. On the other hand, having a loose and flexibility policy makes it more likely that scandals will appear in the first place. No matter what kind of dating policy, yeah. I mean, they're going to date anyway. Especially, that's the thing, that no matter what kind of dating policy we have, it probably won't do anything to discourage idols from becoming romantically involved within the group. Like, they're gonna be dating each other. The girls, like girls, these bitches gay, I guess. um, that kind of thing has been known to happen. Though if it's just an internal thing, it's easier to keep the thing under wraps. So probably wouldn't be an issue regardless. So I don't think idols should be forbidden to date because I don't think fans should be deluded into thinking they can date them. I don't think that. You're not gonna date them. You're not that. You don't look that good. Some of y'all do be like, oh yeah, she can pull him, but him pulling her, never. Like these male fans be delusional. I hate her because she got a boyfriend. She was never gonna choose you, brother. She was never gonna choose you. You think you so you want me to believe the girls at your school call you ugly, but you think this idol think you fine? Doors wide open. Period. What's that? Doors wide open, huh? All right. I admit that's a more modern approach, but it's becoming more and more common for idol groups. Oh my God, what is that? What? This bug. Where'd it go? Okay, I guess let's go. But it's becoming more and more common for idol groups to permit that sort of thing. One last thing related to finances, or more specifically, salaries. One of the things I've been thinking about is proactively offering talent pay raises in order to keep them satisfied. The way it is now, the only time idol salaries can increase is okay, yeah. I want keep them at moderate levels because getting poor because I'm paying them is just counterproductive. We can change that later to keep them super happy. Right now, while we're struggling, they starving artists. Hey, boss. Oh, God. Hey, boss. Are you? Oh, sorry. Am I interrupting anything? Not at all. We were just wrapping up some discussions on the group policies. Hey, that's good thinking. Have you seen any policies on like event security? Not actually, but that's a great point. The fact that we should probably decide that right now. Period. Yeah, we can figure out what a security policy is going to be at events where idols interact with fans. You know, live appearances, handshakes, that sort of thing. Oh my God, that reminds me. I had a photo with my bias from my group. He was so cute. I might insert this photo of her. He was so cute. I got to talk to him, and he's short, but he's taller than me. He was so cute. But the security with that was trash. Those little girls that was like taking the tickets, I could have, I could have knocked her out and did whatever. I could have really like pushed her over and got and did. I could have did too much if I didn't like them like that, and I wanted to hurt them. I could have like when I was in the back. I was in the back of the line, like vibing, waiting to everybody get their ticket. Cause I had to buy my ticket to take the picture. A lot of people had already had theirs, had their money out. I was just chilling. My phone was dead. I didn't have nothing to do. And when they came in, they was like right behind me. And if I wanted to just go over there and like collate with them, I could have. Cause when nobody, they didn't have no type of security. Child, that was ghetto. Cause those little girls would have got rocked if if I wanted to. But so we need better security than that. That was crazy. I saw him up close and I walked by like everybody and I was looking at them and their faces. They're so cute. Um Hardcore fans don't like seeing security guards everywhere, but having security will make the girls feel safer, and that's what important. The girls need to feel safe because that one AKB incident will never happen to my girls. Whatever was restrictive, strict security. I have to admit, hardcore fans probably aren't gonna like that, but it should give the girls some peace of mind. I'm sure they appreciate that, even if the hardcore fans don't. The hardcore fans won't join the fandom if they don't like the security. And the people that do join and become hardcore fans will be fine. While being on top of lots of events, I've been focusing a lot on dance choreography. More specifically, I've been thinking about clothing choice and how skirts make the certain wardrobe accidents more likely. Depending on the dance move, fans might see a little bit more than we want them to see. We are doing no cheek out, no cheeks, no cheek peek. I'm sure that hardcore fans will get a huge kick out of seeing the girls in short skirts. Yuck. But less hardcore fans aren't into that kind of thing. If we go with longer skirts, some of the male fans wouldn't be too happy with that choice, but it'll probably go over the female fans. But still, it would still please some of the hardcore fans without alienating the more casual fans. Or as a bit of compromise, we could have short skirts with safety shorts. Less risk, avoid malfunction. That will keep the hardcore fans moderately happy while out alienating anyone. I like how Atarashi Gakko has their little regular skirts. And I think they probably wear shorts under. I just like regular skirts. And, I'm a thought. I want to be a thought. So I like short skirts. So, but I don't wear no shorts under my skirt. But I am old. I am grown. So what do you want? For, let me think. Kara actually, when they did their performances with their dance, they usually had pants. Honestly, one for more modern look, cool. I imagine most of the girls would be wearing skirts and more traditional dress outside of concerts. But costume changes are pretty common for concerts anyway, so don't expect. So I don't expect it to complicate things too much. Note of that. Thanks for bringing it up. Oh, one last thing. Subjective question, but when it comes to live performances, do you think quality or energy? Quality. No. Okay, so if it's too robotic, it's boring. But if it's sloppy, it's bad. So balance and moderation. Might be right. That's kind of boring answer, but having a super power performance or a super energetic performance can take a lot of energy. Mm-hmm. Just have fun. Get out there and do it good. Yep, practice really hard because they really giving it they all and not holding anything back. But pushing them too hard can lead to burnout. More balanced approach might be better. In the long term. Of course, you can change your mind. Yep, draft up all the policies. Thank you for your time, ma'am. I look forward to working with Kara. I know we're just starting out, but I've got a really good feeling about how things are going. Go. Do not jinx me. Okay. Our first auditions. So they got these poses. Oh, a snitch. She's 16. She can't do anything. Like this is the only thing she's gonna do. Um oh, I have the mod that gives me the Love Live Girls. Oh, she's pretty. And she's cute. She can't do nothing. Her talent is terrible though. Oh, cute. A prodigy. Oh my god, but she caps out so low. She's so pretty. Oh my god. But she's super cute. Oh. A penalty to stats? Oh no. This not the good one. We're gonna do it one more time. One more time. That wasn't good. Okay. Let's see. Let's see which girls we get this time. Oh, I have. Oh my god, my mods. I see. Aqua. Okay. Oh, she's terrible. Look at Aqua. Aqua Marin. He's hello. He's good at everything. I'm actually gonna get him, and then I'm gonna turn off my mods. Oh, yes, I want her. Look at that funny. Look at that pretty meme queen. Look at that. Underdog. She can get 70 vocal. Yep. Mem. Look, this is cheating because this is okay. I'll take. Do I want to take you? I'll take you too. Thanks so much for giving. We'll take anyone. Oh no, not the we'll take anyone badge. Thanks so much for giving me this opportunity. If you ever need to work extra hours, don't hesitate to ask. Yo, what up, Miss P? It's your girl, Miyashita I here. Ugh, that's so ugly. It's great to be a part of the kata. It's us versus the world, right? Well, the world better look out because here we come. Hey, good to be on board. It's like I take a while to learn ropes, but I'm really looking forward to working with everyone here. Why'd you call me here? Oh, it's just an introduction. That's relief. By the way, I heard some girls whispering in the hallway. I think they were talking about me. Oh. Okay, so let me pause this. I need to go. I need to save. And turn off my turn off my mods. Or turn off that one mod. I wanna take this one now. Turn off that one. Boop 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 boop. Love Live and some pretty girls. I'm gonna take that one off. Okay, so let's see who Aqua turned into, and Mim. Did I continue the right thing? If this is my fantastic one, okay. Okay, let's see our idols. Nope. Level up, level up. Go ahead and do that. Let's see the girls. No, they're all. They look. Oh my god. What have I done? I guess I gotta start over. Boo hoo. I'll be right back. So let's see. And also, I use a more expensive thing. So let's see if we get some better girls. Eli, a perfectionist. Oh yeah, vocal girl, and she's sexy. She pretty. She can be pretty too. Ooh, oh, she's so cute. Oh my god. Umi, precocious. Okay. Nika nika nee. Well, she can get prettier. And Kasmi. Oh yeah. Squad. Wow, you really chose to accept me? I'm surprised. I made a bunch of mistakes during my audition. I mean, I'm happy to be here. I just thought that. Hey, glad to see you in person. I, I'm sure you've seen my photos, right? Don't I look just winsome in them? If someone who's grown up behaves like a child, they're called childish. So if a kid starts behaving like a grown up, what is they called? What grown up does that make them adultish? All right, Umi. All right, girl. Yo, this place is popping. I'm super stoked to be here. I'm new here, but I'm really looking forward to working with everyone. It seems everyone works so well, so hard. If we just do our best, I think we can do great. Okay, Ellie, Hanayo, Hanayo, Umi, and Nico. So cute. Okay, level up, level up. Do some performances. I can queue up to how many? Yeah. Hey, I just wanted to see how you were doing. How's the first week on job been? Doing fine. Glad to hear it. I knew you would be a natural at this. I heard you already put your first live performance. I wish I could have been there, but a friend sent me some pictures of the event. Small crowd, but everyone has to start somewhere, right? Coding performances can be a good way to get some spending money, but it also might be worthwhile. It might also be worthwhile for you to spend time promoting the group. Getting more fans will ultimately benefit you in the long term. Anyway, you might be interested in how to know that I recently tapped into my professional network and managed to get you a small mention on a local news broadcast. I also talked to several folks who run businesses in the area, and got them to put up promotional material for a while. It's not exactly making the big time, but it'll at least get the attention of people who are nearby. That's so nice. Hey, I'm a stakeholder. What's good for you is good for me, right? Of course, I want to help you succeed. I can't do this sort of thing all the time, but I want to make sure you have a successful launch. And on a more personal level, I figure that if you know I'm going to do right by you, you'll do right by me. You did? What is it? Yeah, they talking that slick shit. Relationships are a two-way street. I'm hoping that in the future you'll be in a position to return a favor. Listen, of course, I don't mean to make this seem like a bigger deal than it is. More people in the area are going to have more people in the area are going to have an awareness of your group. That doesn't automatically turn them into fans, but it does. But it does mean that when you promote your group, people will be more likely to pay attention. You might gain more fans than you would ordinarily, thanks to the temporary boost. Ditto for performances. People are more likely to check out a group they've been hearing of recently. They might see a small boost in attendance and revenue. Anyway, this honeymoon period won't last forever. Try to make the most of it, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. There you go. New single. Debut. I gotta unlock some stuff. Hold on. New single. What a debut. I need to unlock a release. Oh my god. Pause. Okay. I need to unlock a ad campaign. That's gonna be expensive. I do have a little money. Let's see how much it's gonna be. Okay. Debut. Okay. Let's produce 150. Actually, 500. No, actually, 1,000. That's a lot of money. Oh, yay! I was supposed to get 1,000 fans, but yikes! Not even 50. Yeah. Hey there, glad to see you're running a tight ship and is. You've done pretty well for yourself so far. I trust you've been making the most of your post-launch promotional recognition and have. Now that you've been around for a while, you'll probably see extra traffic you're getting from the locals start to drop off. You're no longer a neighborhood novelty. I guess you could say the honeymoon phase is over. But hey, you're not just a local business. There's an entire company, heck, an entire world of fans out there for you to impress. Who knows what you could come from these humble beginnings. Yep, I gave you. You built that. Yeah, not something I gave you. You built that, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with it. Okay, so motivational and whatnot. Oh, knock knock. Mind if I step in for a moment? It's good to see you. I like him. Oh, no need to roll out the red carpet for me today. I'm just here to let you know about an opportunity that I found out about. See, I have a friend who works as a TV producer. They're always looking to fill programming slots, things like quiz shows, that sort of thing. I managed to plant the idea in her head it would be a good idea to have a quiz show where the producers, where different idol groups compete against each other. Folks such as yourself. What a great opportunity! I thought so. Couldn't have drawn it up any better myself. Whew. Well, now that I think about it, I am the one who drew it up. Hey! Of course, they don't just have anyone on television. You need to have a certain amount of clout before you can get a TV appearance. To put it in concrete terms, you need to have enough talent on board to justify calling it an actual idol group. 3 idols in a group, 2 idols is a company. 3 idols is a group, 2 idols is a company. Anything less than that, you're playing with yourself. Oh. I see Kara has 5 members already. So you're already big enough. Also, you need to release a single. You don't have to top the charts or anything like that. Just have a physical CD that people can go out and purchase. Lends the group a bit more credibility. Plus, it would give you something to promote on the show. I see you already released a single, so you seem to be well qualified there, period. Anyway, it's clear that you've met the bare minimum qualifications to justify appearing on TV, so congrats on that. Are you free anytime this time next week? If not, clear your schedule because that's when taping is planned. Okay. We're going on TV. Get the girls. We're not gonna release yet because it's too close. Excuse me, ma'am. I just received a phone call from Fujimoto-san's office. From the sounds of things, you're gonna make a television appearance in 1 week. I'm also receiving an email directly from the studio with the details of the location and photo shoot. Apparently, it's some kind of quiz show where you'll be competing against the producer of other idol groups. I'm actually somewhat familiar with the local station that's recording the show. Not super familiar, but I may have watched a few times after work, and I took the liberty of watching a few clips that have circulated online. Since it's a quiz show, I figured you want a quick premiere on what to expect. If you like, I could give you some pointers based on my limited exposure. Let them surprise me. Really? Well, alright. I hope you know what you're doing. After all, you might encounter potential rivals at this event. The show is specifically for producers at small idol groups, so they will be naturally your competition. If you do feel like prep work, oh my god, I just said leave me alone. But I was gonna socialize with an idol anyway. I want to know your wishes. What do you want from the group? There's so many possibilities, but the thing I fantasize the most is a cool TV job. Slow it down, make it bounce.